produce as well. So you've got tomatoes and cucumbers at the same time. Otherwise, you'll have tomatoes, they'll die off pretty quickly. The indeterminate, they just continue to produce throughout their entire life cycle. The determinants, they all come off about the same time, and then they're gone. So, you know, you get a bumper crop, but it's gone. So he suggests a mixture of those things.
Right.
Here we go.
I'm gonna give that a whirl.
I've always leaned towards the for space savers. Like if you're growing in containers or on a porch or something like that, they're a little better for that. And the bush variety of the determinants.
Right.
Well, all I can say is I know we're on eat.
Yeah,
I'm going to be
absolutely.
checking out everybody's garden.
Yes, go ahead.
I was going to say, and I got, I guess, a tip number 3 too as well. I heard you talking about that you had the roses at the entrance to your garden or in your yard or whatever.
Yes.
Brightly colored and aromatic flowers are a big attraction for pollinators. And it kind of brings them in as well, you know, the colors and stuff like that, as well as they can smell those flowers from a good distance. Cucumber bloom, that seems to be the bee's favorite. So even if you're not really growing cucumbers, I suggest you grow at least one plant because the pollinators will absolutely love it.
The trouble I had between growing squash and cucumbers, they pollinated together, and I would have squash cumbers. They tasted like cucumbers. They looked like squash. They were good.
I've
Then
had
I
a
found
few
out I
that
think
come
they're a
off.
winter plant, or more of a winter cold weather plant.
Plant them early.
Yes.
Number one.
That's what Richard had taught us.
And then plant them again as the summer is winding down. You didn't then plant them.
And there's a wide variety of squash. You got
Right.
winter squash, summer squash, zucchini, you know, so, and all of those are from that same family. you know,
Yes.
and so they can, I guess they could cross pollinate.
I need to plant another blueberry bush. And it's not, I mean, it produces some, but I think I need another bush to cross pollinate with it. But I got to keep the birds off of it. I might have to net it this year.
Let's take a quick break here live in local Real Talk on Freedom 97.1, 1120 AM, WSME will be.
Hey, it's your afternoon guy, Chris Hollywood Mayor, reminding you to join us today, St. Patrick's Day. Wear your green. Don't get pinched. We're live at the Angry Ginger Irish Pub, 4 to 6 today with Ray. Live in local Real Talk, 4 until 6. Come on out. Don't miss a minute of the fun. Things get underway today at 5 p.m. with Paradise Pints, followed by DJ Donna and the Shamrock and Roll Karaoke Contest semifinals at 10 p.m. Freedom 97 for 1120 a.m. WSME.
Now that the grass is growing, it's going to need mowing. Wallace Outdoor Power Products, 1321 North Norwood Street, downtown Wallace, does expert mower repair and in addition to being an authorized dealer. Wallace Outdoor Power Products carries a full line of battery-operated DeWalt tools, including blowers, chainsaws, power drills, and many other power tools, completely cordless. In addition to Wallace Outdoor Power Products, RW Auto Repair for gas mileage by keeping your vehicles in top running condition. Wallace Outdoor Power Products and RW Auto Repair, 1321 North Norwood Street, Wallace. Phone 910-285-5030. On a reporting with expert mower and auto repair service.
Attention property owners, are you fed up with bad tenants, under market rents, and late payments? At Fountain Management, we provide unrivaled levels of expertise and all the tools to make owning a rental property easy and profitable. Are you ready to talk about taking the management of your real estate investment to the next level? Well, contact us today. Fountain Management, 910-455-1609. We will make
in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting. In fact, they paint most anything except cars, including homes, businesses, apartment complexes, decks, and wood repairs, pressure washing, waterproofing, and more, including storm repair and cleanup, Southern Touch painting maintenance, power washing and roofing, fully licensed, insured, and locally owned and operated by Roger Carroll Jr. References available and customer satisfaction. So if you want it painted, maintained, power washed, or need a new roof, call Southern Touch Painting, Maintenance, and Power Washing at 910-939-0749 or visit southerntouchpaintingnc.com. Southern Touch Paint, Power Washing, and Roofing salutes our troops and is proud to be part of the continued growth of Onslow and surrounding counties. Freedom 97.1 WSME.
It's live and local real talk on Freedom 97.1.
Back, and for you folks who are watching us on Facebook or YouTube, I mentioned earlier, Steve brought us a little gift this morning,
Yes.
and we'll put this up on the wall
So you can see it.
if you could see it. So
You can
anyway.
read it? Can you read it, Steve?
If we ever forget that we're one nation under God, then we will be one nation gone under. Quote by Ronald Reagan.
My favorite president.
It's one president that I did meet, and
Never met him
that's
personally.
cool.
No. I've met 45 a couple times. Don't
Never-
hurt me, Steve.
I never met him. I
Yeah.
met him before he was even vice president.
Really?
Mhm.
My goodness. Okay.
Let's see, Steve. So you've got a big schedule for the weekend.
Yeah, playing a couple places this week. There,
Mhm.
looks like the rain's gonna come in
Tonight,
tonight and
yeah.
be gone tomorrow. So
Yeah.
Yes.
that should work out good for all the celebrations.
Yeah, and so we'll be undercover somewhere tonight. Well, we threw it 6 o'clock overnight. I don't think we'll get wet.
No, it's supposed to come in later today. And we could always make arrangements to move.
Oh yeah,
You know, there's
Or-
plenty of places for
or
us
you
to
can
set
hold
up.
an umbrella for us.
But we still need to get a canopy. Anybody wants to donate a canopy?
For what?
Just so when we do remotes, if it sprinkles, we can be under a canopy.
I've got several
Oh, okay.
coming in this
I
I
know,
morning.
sure
it's
appreciate you guys
wonderful.
having me, and thank you so much.
And come back again. I'm going to be
Sure will.
texting you.
And tell your friends it's okay. That
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah,
You're
I thank y'all
good.
for giving me
Yeah,
a
they-
summer event once in a while.
Oh no, we
Well,
enjoy it.
that's
We
what
enjoy it. I
we
was like,
really
"Oh,
do.
Steve's on the
Yeah.
phone." We're like, it's Steve. It's Steve.
252 number, and I kept trying. Which one is it now? Which I forgot which
Yeah,
one.
we've got your number down, Pat. We're like,
Yeah.
it's Steve calling.
So,
Better get ready. No, not really. We enjoy it.
I know which way I'm going to go when I call.
I know
already
it. Oh, we love it though. I like it. I was sitting back here like going like,
Theo's always egging you on.
yes.
Yeah, he's always having a good time.
See?
So
You've got one over Theo. You beat him in.
he won't come in. He's chicken.
I was going to say, now I've come seen y'all at work. Y'all got to come see me.
Oh,
at
I'm
work
going
now.
to. I've got to get my sister and we're going to just go one night.
I
It's
saw you
just-
just as I was leaving one night.
What time I was going to go on
Yeah.
shift. Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
was through eating. And,
I don't blame
Yeah.
you there. Usually after
Definitely
get
want
done
to
eating,
come
I
out
wanna go
that
too.
deep
And-
voice. I can imagine
and
what
if
he
you're
sounds
outside
like
during the
singing.
wintertime, I ain't going to be there.
Oh, well,
Yeah, as long as the patrons go.
I
But
know
I'd
you will.
rather not be there either. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah.
But yeah, we go to that location frequently, so I'm sure we'll see you during the summer.
Yeah, I think.
right.
Oh, yeah. That's one of our. That's one of
Uh-huh.
our advertisers.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll be
Awesome.
out there.
All right.
Thanks, guys. Y'all
Thank
have a
you,
blessed
Thank you,
weekend.
Steve.
Thanks,
We're so-
guys.
We're so glad
watch the
you came in.
headphones.
Yep.
Yeah, don't walk off with them. I've
Yeah,
done that
don't drive
before and
away
get
with
yanked
gas.
right back.
Still in the gas pump, still in the car.
There you go.
For
All
coming
right,
in.
let's do our break here, and then we'll be back. We'll be back with the lovely ladies.
Yes.
How's it? The beautiful people? Is that what they call them?
Beautiful bosses.
Beautiful bosses. Yeah, there you go.
Bosses.
You'll have a be right back.
WSME, Camp Lejeune, W246CJ, Jacksonville.
Fox News. I'm Chris Foster. Moscow Monday, meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin for the first time in Russia since the Ukraine invasion started. China's called for a ceasefire. Former Vice President Mike Pence falls on the support Ukraine side of the Republican divide on the issue.
I believe that America has support they need to repel the Russian invasion.
Pence there at a fundraising dinner in New Hampshire. There are protests in France over the raising of the retirement age from 62 to 6 Day.
St. Patrick's Day is being celebrated today in lots of ways, including the big traditional parade in New York City. Organizers say 2 million spectators are expected to line Fifth Avenue and watch the marchers, bands, and bagpipers pipes.
Fox a few ahead of the opening bell on Wall Street this morning. America's listening to Fox News.
Freedom 97.1.
WSME.
It's real talk.
And we're back in hour number 2, and we've traded Steve in.
Yeah,
It's-
he's still here.
It's taken 2
He's
of him.
still here.
Yeah, I
He's-
know. I just getting to correct him. That's what it is.
Oh, let's
Steve-
have a round table. Go ahead, I'm game.
Steve's all right. Steve's a good guy. I like him. And he's got this radio voice. Here's my little shark wave
I know. I want to hear.
guitar in.
I know it.
We could have
Is
done
it
that
in
here.
the? Is it? You have it with you, Steve?
Always.
Ah, did you learn an Irish song for us?
Did I?
Song for us?
I did not, but I did listen to it.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
How are you ladies doing?
We're good. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Don and Terry. And
Yeah, for those listening, this is our new advertisement. It makes me smile every time I hear it. I just smile. I just laugh.
you
I
sound
love.
so happy.
So
It
we'll
is.
just look. We need to and just a brief. Good morning, you bad beautiful bosses. Good morning, beautiful people.
I love it. I
They
love
got
it.
that down pat. You know?
Yes, they do. And you know what? They had so much fun doing it.
Here in cutting that, I was here, of course, and they were just like, wow.
We
This
might
is
have to
easy.
have them do the commercials for our newer when we get another advertiser. Let them cut the commercial for them.
Maybe we have them do a promo for
Oh, we
us.
could do that.
Yeah,
There's an
we
idea.
could.
Yeah.
And get Steve. Steve has already done a jingle.
That's right. We could really make this work.
Yeah, we could.
Yes. So, what have you?
Port, and then one of my buyers is going to become my sellers here soon in Northwoods.
Oh, my
And-
neck of the woods.
Yes, your neck of the woods. So I'm here.
Yes.
Time to buy or sell a home.
Yes.
You bring that up, Donna. It actually is the best time to buy because I know you guys are going to want to ask all this mess that's been going on. Everybody's stressed out about that move, the other banks shutting down. How is that going to affect interest rates? Oh gosh. So everybody freezes
And you, the money lady.
well, yeah, but right now is the best time to buy. So kind of an anomaly happened after there was a drop in mortgage bond interest rates. So the values went up. And guess what? Overall mortgage interest rates went down to half of a point.
Really?
Oh,
Yes.
seriously.
And you're going to see that. That's why right now, if you're going to do it, I would ride this wave over the next 2 weeks to a month. And then once everything stabilizes again.
You're in the mortgage business.
Yes, ma'am.
How about would you advise people on refinancing their homes right now?
Okay. So right now, here's the short end of it. You're not going to see the 2%, 3% interest rates again.
Right.
It's not going to happen. But if you have that great of an interest rate, I mean, you would have to sit down and it would depend on your particular financial situation as to whether refinance is better or a HELOC.
Mhm.
Because you know what I mean? Is it better for you guys or just take a little bit of equity out?
Right.
Or a reverse mortgage? I mean, there's so many different possibilities that only sometimes does increasing your interest rate for a refinance make
Right.
sense.
I've had lately, and I'm just like before all this happened. I mean, we used to talk on the show all the time. You better go get your house now. Get your house now, or
Mhm.
And
buy
lock it
your
in.
new car, or whatever,
Yes.
or refinance now. So, but that's
To increase their interest rate
right.
is because of their decreased cash flow because of inflation.
Right.
And they're stressed out. Everybody's kind of freaking out and looking at their independent financial situation to make the best decision for their family is what's needed. So they just need to go talk to a mortgage lender
Mhm.
and maybe more than one.
Right.
Because every times getting that money out far outweighs the cost down the road.
So you can shop around for the best interest How much does it vary? I thought it was kind of like, this is what the federal government says it's going to be.
So the federal government does dictate it's like the average. So like this morning, your basic, that is the standard or the federal interest rate. And this is where people get a little bit confused. Then we run their whole picture, their debt to income, their credit score, all these, there's like 33 different factors.
Wow.
That standard interest rate, and it will either add a quarter of a point to it or decrease it, depending on your financial, the way you look on paper. Let's be honest. But when I say shop, where you're going to see differences is the fees. So you might be able to save, let's say, a quarter of a point with one lender over another, but the long run, but you got to look at the upfront fees of getting to the closing table. Maybe the one that's saving you in the long run is charging you $3,000 up front. So you just got to look at the whole picture when you are comparing mortgage.
It is because I kept getting letters saying that something about a VA, something, my home loan had expired. I don't know. I'll find it. And I'm going to ask you about it because I'm like, what?
Okay.
I didn't have anything VA.
Lately, I've been talking to people that are, with PCS season.
Right.
And I'm like, why do you want to rent a home? You're paying someone else's mortgage. You probably can't have your dog and cat.
Right.
So you'd be better off to pay your own mortgage and buy a home. There's not even that today in the MLS, and there were
I was going to ask you that next.
three that potentially allowed a dog, one dog. So if you have two dogs and a cat, you're not renting the house.
I have moving back the end of June, and it's going to be looking for a place to rent, and I'm like,
it's very, very hard right now. It really, really is. So,
and it's so competitive that the credit scores can for purchasing a home than renting.
Oh, that's interesting.
Just simply because, you get a bunch of rental applications on one property. They're going to look at how you look on paper. They don't care about personality or no.
That's right.
The things are important.
They're going to look at what's best for the homeowner. And if there's 4 applicants,
they're going to take the highest.
They're going to take the highest and the best one.
Oh, I can understand that.
So, but yet, if you have subprime credit, and I mean, the average American does not have 700 credit, and it's okay.
Right.
I mean, it's my husband and I, we call the credit game a vicious cycle.
Yes.
Because I pay off debt, my credit goes down.
Yeah.
You would think you would have an
mine went up as soon as I used a credit card.
Yes,
it went up, and I'm like,
because that's the credit game.
Right.
You have to use credit,
right,
to be scored on how you use your credit,
which is ridiculous to me. It's
when I had at one time, well, before I used this one credit card, I had everything completely paid for except my house, my truck, and my credit score was low, and I'm like, why? And all my payments are set up they're in advance. And then as soon as I got that credit card and used it for a couple things, boom, my credit score went up. And I'm like, it's crazy. And they say the more credit you use, the better your scores get.
As long as you pay your bills.
It's like,
And the thing you bring up is when you start a new account, it affects you multiple ways.
Right.
Number one, you come in, now it's new credit. Now it averages in with the age of all your other credit. A tiny bit, let's say 10%,
right.
It increased your credit potential, meaning you have, let's say 1,000 could spend, but you only charge 50.
Right.
Then what happens is what increases your score is the fact that you have more credit you could, but you don't.
Right.
And it ways in which your credit goes up, down, up, down, up, down, and then it finds its place. But one decision, and that's what people don't understand, one decision completely either increase or decrease your score. I'll give you an example. We were in the middle of buying, doing a loan on a purchase, and the son wasn't authorized user. Now, after talking with them, that was a strategic move on our part because the mother had just phenomenal credit. We were not, and that is something that is a very good thing to do. I'm not saying co-signing, I'm saying you have a kid to be an authorized user. You don't give them a card.
Right.
You don't let them use your credit.
Right.
So you don't have to pay for stuff, but it looks as though that debt or that credit usage belongs to them.
Mm-hmm.
So that good credit goes on him, right? Or her.
Right.
Well, the mom didn't realize because she had that stellar credit. Well, then all of a sudden she used that credit card to do something. And what that did increased her debt usage, you know what I mean? And then decreased her credit potential. And so it lowered his score, and we had to do some really quick moving.
Wow.
Yes.
Do you get all that? Yes. I mean, it's just crazy.
Yeah.
There's so many things that can happen
It's
in
the
those
game.
30 days
Yes.
during
Mhm.
that contract, and all partners have to be communicating at all times. Because until you get to that closing table, all hiccups can come along, and then you're like, you did what? I had a buyer one time that, got a credit days before closing, and I was like, you did what? Why? I told you
Yes.
not to do anything different. But we
Right.
got her to the closing table, but there was
Wasn't easy.
some quick maneuvering that had to becomes yours, So
It's a game.
It is a game.
It's a huge game.
Mm.
So if you're moving here because you're PCSing, or you moving away, or you're moving here for any other reason, contact us, we'll be happy to meet you for coffee on us. We'll go over things with you, and we'll help you either sell your house or buy a house.
I can't think of two better.
Donna brings up a good point of us sitting down with, right now, a lot of people, especially our younger generations,
Mhm.
they like to get online, let me hurry up and fill a form out and tell me, spit out that pre-qual
Right.
for me. And the problem is, if a robot or a machine or whatever is doing it for them, that's great, but they're not looking out for interest.
They're not.
So at the end of the day, you need that personal touch, meaning speaking with someone who is knowledgeable, that will sit down with their financial situation and look at it closely and say, because Donna, because we are mothers, I think
Mhm.
we also will look at some people and say, do you need this much house?
Mhm.
Well, most people that want to sell something, they're going to want you to buy the biggest, the best, and make me the most money.
Yes.
Right.
But we look at it from the standpoint, if you were my kid, would I would have the same conversation with my own children.
And if you're only going to be here 3 or 5 years,
We need to be smart. Yeah.
so that when you go to sell it, you're not mortgage poor selling it.
Right.
And also so that you can sell it
Yes.
so
Yes.
that it will move.
Yes.
If it's overpriced, if there's a lot of money, a big home, trying to sell a big home is not always easy, is it?
No,
No.
sir.
Well,
And
do homes seem to be moving fast now?
They're still moving. They're, excuse me, they're not moving as fast as they were when the market was hot for sellers. Meet these people for the first time. I've got comps, but I have a range, a target price, and I like to stay in that median range.
Right.
I don't like to go to, then about a week or two later, you have to drop down the price.
Right.
If it's not moving in that time frame. But at the same token, you don't want to go too low, because you don't want potential buyers to think, well, they're just giving their house away when I do my comparables. And but they're still moving, they're still selling. It's just they're not selling over and above. And sellers are starting to give seller concession for buyers, use as you choose money. We're seeing some back on the markets, price reductions, and we're also seeing a lot of open houses.
And I want you guys to put this into perspective, especially so we've left this era of sellers being able to just sell their homes and, hey, I'm not giving you anything. To this
No
is why,
repairs.
yes, no repairs, no anything unless but the point I want to drive home is, yes, we want people to buy homes, but we're not lying when we say right now is probably the best time. We just told you that rent, number one, it's something.
Have your pets.
Right.
So there's that. Then you have the ability right now. It's cheaper to buy, but you have where we were in the same situation a year ago, but the sellers weren't helping with closing costs.
They weren't doing anything a year
Now,
ago.
for that
Yes.
person who
Yes.
can't really afford or can't get into a rental,
Right.
but we couldn't to purchase. And I know that's scary. I mean, my parents were never homeowners. And so it's very intimidating for some people. But if we could get you into a home without you having to come out of pocket, because if you were going to rent, you were going to have to come up with first and last month anyway.
Right.
And if your pet gets approved,
pet
your
deposit,
non-refundable
all
pet
that,
deposit,
yes.
you know, your application fees anyway. So you have to pre-qual to rent.
Why right now is a better time to buy than it was when the interest rates were around 3. Because now you have assistance, the sellers
Right.
can assist you in multiple ways. Closing costs. They can buy down your interest rate. Options now that you don't have to have a ton of money. I mean, heck, last year we had a VA buyer, which is 100% financing, single mom, and the North Carolina housing also offers down payment assistance. Well, why do you need a down payment if VA is 100% financing? You can use that money for closing costs. She not only got 100% financing, she left the closing table with the maximum you could get back, and that was $2,500. She left the closing table with $2,500.
Wow.
And
Which is
not
a rare thing in this market.
I was going to say, in North Carolina, if you are interested in the down payment assistance program, look up North Carolina Housing Down Payment Assistance, and do contact me, because not every loan officer is able to originate the down payment assistance. You have to go through train originate.
Okay. So how do people reach you guys?
Well, they can contact me, your local good morning, beautiful people, real estate agent here in Onslow County and the surrounding areas at 910-340-0224.
Yep. And I'm again Carrie Cobb with Empire Financial, NMLS 1987537. My cell phone number is 910-382-2188.
And of course, I'm with LPT. We have fun coming here.
Good
all the
information. Very good information.
Awesome.
So, and are people coming up to you saying they've heard you on the radio?
Not yet. But I'm looking forward to that day.
Weekend, so it won't be long. I know I hear the ads all the time.
Oh, I do too.
Yeah, during commercial, we'll take the headphones off, but I hear that "Good morning, big beautiful boss," just smiling.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Happy St. Patty's Day.
Yes.
You're live in local Real Talk Freedom 97.1, 1120 AM, WSME. And
Modern's Gold. We're counting down the class of 1965. What a year that was for music. We had the Dave Clark Five and the Byrds and the Beach Boys, Petula Clark, the Righteous Brothers, Sonny and Cher, Herman's Hermits, and of course, the Beatles. Class of 65, next gold.
Saturdays, 11 till 2 on Freedom 97.1, 1120 AM, WSME. If you plan to celebrate St. Patrick's Day this weekend, please do so responsibly. And remember to wear something green. Attorney David O. Best & Associates, 410 Newbridge Street, Suite 3A, Jacksonville, are board-certified specialists in Social Security. The disabled veterans and wounded warriors are eligible for disability benefits. If you have questions concerning Social Security eligibility, disability, or wounded warriors, call Attorney David O. Best & Associates, Attorney at Law, 910-346-1103, or toll free 877-646-1103, 410 Newbridge Street, Suite 3A, right here in Jacksonville.
If you plan to rebuild, remodel your home improvements, Williams Hardware, 3011B Bridges Street, Morris City, should be your first stop. Williams Hardware carries power tools and equipment, chains and fasteners, plumbing and electrical supplies, along with Gerber, Buck, and Case knives. Williams Hardware is your helpful, handy hardware store. Williams Hardware cuts glass to size and cuts and threads pipe. When the chores are done and the cleanup is finished, light it that way. Williams Hardware, 3011B Bridges Street, Morris City. Open Monday through Saturday from 7:30 till 6 p.m. and Sundays for your convenience, noon till 5. Phone Williams Hardware, 252-726.
Bill is at Jones LP Gas and Oil Company each Friday. Every Friday from 8 a.m. till closing at 5, Jones LP Gas and Oil Company will fill your 20-pound LP gas grill cylinder for only $11. You heard that right. Each Friday till pound LP gas cylinder filled for only $11 at Jones Gas and Oil Company, 3881 Wilmington Highway in heart of Verona. In addition to saving money on your LP gas for the grill, Jones Gas and Oil is your full-service gas and oil company serving residential, commercial oil needs, gas appliances, LP replacement, parts, fill cylinders, and tankless water heaters, and they offer a 10% military discount on installation. Remember to get that cylinder filled at phone 910-346-6384.
Have you gotten your copy of Topsail Times newspaper this week? If not, did you know that Topsail Times, local newspaper in print, started a little over a year ago? We now have over 1,500 online subscribers and 5,000 printed copies that go out every 2 weeks. And we never charge our readers. Information should be asking a veterinarian about your pet. These things and more are available in each copy of the Topsail Times newspaper. Want to get the word out about your business? We offer great rates for full color ad version is always included for free. Need help designing the perfect ad? We can do that too. We're always looking for human interest stories, so start writing. And we love local photos too. Check out our website at topsailtimes.net. Pick up a copy or check out our latest publication online.
Whether it's a quick bite to go or a sit-down lunch meeting, make the Burrow Restaurant your midday go-to eatery. From small plates and appetizers, sandwiches, burgers, and salads, to steak, seafood, there's something for everyone, including a kids menu. Or pick up a Low Country boil from the Burrow's Low Country Kitchen for your next office or family get-together. And craft cocktails to go. Restrictions apply. Ask for details. The 9 North Front Street in historic downtown Swansboro.
It's live and local real talk on Freedom 97.1 WSME.
For all of your boating and fishing needs, just one place in your problem, and you'll get the information from locals, from the people who fish in the White Oak and the New Rivers. You'll get plenty of information because if you stop at Tideline, the professional guides, and they tell George and Elise what kind of lures they want. And we get the lures for them. Not a problem. Once we get the lures for them, George always stocks extra stuff. Always there. And from the same types of lures. So that makes them available for you guys as well. Now, it also does it so it's available for me too.
Right.
So
yeah.
I like them from the best, and that's the way to do it. Tideline's also a great place to take your outboard motors, your inboard outboards, for regular servicing. Right now, I mean, it's the middle part of March on it. Okay,
better get busy.
You just don't know how long it takes to get parts these days. Sometimes a week, sometimes 6 weeks. So if you have to have something for your motor, and it takes 6 weeks to get here. Some things that you
sit at the dock and watch the boats go by.
Yeah, you watch all the other people who got their boats taken care of early. And I will tell you one more thing too. Gardening. I'll give you a tip. If you put your motor up in the fall and there's something wrong with it, and you think it's going to fix itself, the little motor L's are going to come into your garage or into your backyard or down to the slip where you got your boat during the winter. It's absolutely wrong. It doesn't work that way. Tideline Marine, 159 Old Bridge Street, on the banks of the New River in downtown Jacksonville. Small catch advisories in effect this afternoon through Saturday. Saturday winds today, 15 to 20 and 20 to 25 in the afternoon. 2 to 4 footers building to 4 to 6 in the afternoon. Dominant period 6 seconds. Sounds and rivers choppy and becoming rough in the afternoon. Westerly winds tomorrow, 20 to 25 knots, some gust up to 35, becoming northwesterly 15 to 20 with gust to 25 in the afternoon, seas 7 to 10 feet, subsiding to 5 to 8 in the afternoon, dominant period 8 seconds, sounds and rivers rough to choppy in the afternoon. I strongly suggest you just come on down to the Tideline and get your tackle.
Yeah. Sounds like a good thing. Today, mostly sunny with a high near 75, breezy winds 7 to 12 miles, increasing to 15 to 20 in the afternoon, wind gust as high as 30 miles per hour. Tonight, showers mainly after 1 a.m. with a low around 52. Saturday, showers mainly before 10 a.m., high near 60, winds 8 to 7, and Sunday, mostly sunny with a high near 54.
It's live and local, real talk. The paper, Kelly and Lee, talk to you Monday through Friday, 7 to 9 a.m. on WSME. Well, you can call right up, you can jump right in. Tell your family, yeah, tell your friends, it's live and local, real talk. On Freedom 97.1, 1120 a.m. WSME.
I love it. I love it.
That's our buddy Steve here. So, Steve, thank you for that. And we got another little buddy on the line. Hey, Tim, well, we had him.
He'll come back.
All right, Timmy. I know you probably is it a popo behind you or something, Tim?
Could be.
Maybe
Could
yourself.
be. Oh, there he's calling back. It's not called.
Hey, Tim.
I'm sorry. I had to. Postman call. Won't know where I was at.
Oh, okay.
I was in my skin. I'm in my skin. What do you want? No, he was wondering how far out I was. I got what he called a catastrophe. I've got to go take care of this morning.
Oh, no.
Down here in Stella, but no, nobody's hurt or anything. They just had. I got some railroad equipment.
Mm.
And but no, I did want to call in. Is Steve still there?
Yeah,
Steve is right here.
I'm still here.
Oh,
Good morning,
I
Tim.
hope he brought his get 'em up guitar. But yeah, Steve, I guarantee you, with that voice you got, you can fit on Twitter now. I'm telling you.
Ooh, one of my favorites.
Hello, darling.
There you go.
Yep, I used to sing some Conway Twitty, and I'd have to drink 2 beers and smoke a half pack of cigarettes. To get the
I
voice
met
out.
Conway Twitty.
So I don't do it anymore.
Yes,
Mama used to love
Candy
I'd
with
hear her
Conway.
I'd love to lay you down.
I was his bodyguard
Oh,
the
really?
last time he was here
Mm.
and played over at the Tar Heel outside. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
but I called in today for my plants. We're gonna switch to animals.
Oh, okay.
You're not going to plant your animals, are you?
What?
Okay.
I
This
have questions.
I go around to feed stores and stuff like that, and you know, about things, all that kind of stuff. The number one selling item this year at the feed stores, won't believe it. People are lining up at the door waiting for the bring them in. You know what that is?
Beagle oil.
Chicken.
Chickens. Well,
People
yes.
are going this year going crazy over buying chickens, biddies. I mean, some people are going to these offers as much as $40 for roosters.
Really?
And stuff like that. And then they're going in these supply stores, and it's this time of year when you get your biddies come in,
Yeah.
and people are lining up going crazy over them. And of course, me, I'm inquisitive. I've got to ask, where you buying all these chickens? Well, I'm sick and tired of paying all this money for these eggs. I'm going to just get my own eggs. I said, do you realize? How many chickens you gonna buy? I'm gonna buy me about at least a dozen. I said, well, you got to understand they got to grow up. And I said, you don't really know what's the pullets and what's the roots like that. I said, I can't tell. I ain't no expert. I said, but by the time you buy the chicken coop or you buy the lumber to build the chicken coop, I said, half your chickens is going to get some kind of diet. And I said, then you got to buy feed for them. You've got to either go out and get you some oyster shells, or you got to buy them, and they sell calcium in a bag for chickens. And by the time you do all that, you could have bought a truckload of eggs.
True.
And I'm looking at some of them. I said, where do you live? And they tell me, I said, well, you got HOA, don't you? Yeah. You allowed to have livestock in HOA? Well, I don't know. I can have chickens. You sure? You better check that out, because in the town of Richlands, one guy had chickens. They made him get rid of them.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at people crazy. I mean, they're waiting for the truck to pull in. They'll tell them, well, the truck will be here Thursday, and they're standing out there and sometimes as early as 6:30 in the morning waiting for the truck, and they ain't getting there at 8 o'clock, and they're buying chicken. And I'm laughing. I think it's some of the funniest stuff I've ever seen in my life.
My neighbor
You
had
can't
chickens and a
raise-
rooster at one time, but and that rooster waked me up.
Tim, do you remember
But
back
I-
in the days when around this time of year, the dime stores, the 5 and
Yep.
dimes, they used to have chickens, and they were
Yep,
colored
same
chickens
thing. Oh,
and
yeah.
ducks. Yep, you can
But
buy them for
the
a quarter
Easter
a
time,
piece.
That's what, and yep, that's what it's all about. Right around Easter, I remember Rose's right there would sell ducks and chicken or
Yep.
biddies every Easter. And my one time we had a pond and went and bought 4 little ducks.
Mhm.
Just the cutest little ducks you ever seen in your life, and they run around there and they swim and have them a good time. They grew up just as pretty as you want to see. And they would come out of that pond and run right up there. The daddy had him a little sidewalk to the front door, and they would dump on that sidewalk and then waddle back to the pond. I'd go out there and get the paper in his bare feet,
Oh.
and he was stepping that stuff, and he got so mad one time. And one morning, he worked for Sears Roebuck. He opened up the back. He grabbed them ducks. They were tame ducks. You could rub them, pet them. He put them in the back door of that thing, and he hauled butt. And he stopped at Oslo Memorial Park. He dumped them out. And my mama was, and that's how them ducks wound up in Oslo Memorial Park. I remember the guy
My little
told me, he said,
sister's
"Yep,"
buried
we
right
get
by
a new
that
batch
pond.
every year.
Yeah,
I
she's
said, he said, "Yeah, we get a new batch of ducks every year." He said, "When they grow
Aw.
up," he said, "people buy them ducks. They grow up, they get tired of them, they drop them off right here."
What's the going rate for a chicken right now?
I
For
don't
one
know.
chicken.
Well, I know they have paid on full-grown chicken at some of these livestock auctions, these little livestock auctions they have. In Lenore, I have known people to pay as much as $40 for
What?
a chicken.
Oh man! By
Then
the
he gets out
time
and gets run over by a car.
then you build the
Yeah.
pen, you have to feed them. It's cheaper
Yeah.
nowadays, much cheaper.
It's just, I try to tell them that. I said,
Yeah.
you're just spending a whole lot of money for nothing because. And I said, and I even had one lady. She said she was going to buy 3 dozen chickens. She's going every week buying on how many you buy.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go every week till they quit selling. I'm gonna have free roaming chickens. I said, you gonna have a donkey or a llama or something like that? Well, no, they'll be fine. I said, you won't keep them long. I said, go ahead and start.
Yep.
Gonna feed them.
There you go.
And she looked at me like, are you crazy? No, I ain't. I said, they'll show up. Possums, they'll all show up.
Okay.
But I wanted to tell you that was the hottest spring is chicken. And they even sat down to, I take the litter and I'm going to compost. And that's a great thing. And I tell them, I said, but chicken
Good luck.
litter is real high
Acidic.
quality fertilizer. Now, you better be careful with your chicken litter. You will burn a plant up.
Yes,
And
sir.
I'm right, ain't I, Steve?
Yes, sir. That's correct.
No doubt about it.
Burn them up. But I just want to throw that out. at
Thank
y'all
you,
this
Timmy.
morning. But Steve, I'm glad you showed it here. I can't see you, but I'll look at it tonight on Facebook.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I'm all right.
Thank you.
Have a great day, bro.
Bye,
I'll see y'all later.
Tim.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Did he say bye? I've got to ask this gentleman just walked in the door here.
I'm waiting for it. Here we go.
What was that mess that we heard the recipe for this morning from Vic?
Shepherd's pie.
No, I gave that.
Oh no, Hassie. What was it? Oh, yeah, you gave that.
Haggis.
Hassie?
Haggis.
Haggis.
Sir, Alex Haggis, sir.
Good.
Yeah,
Oh, that's what Kelly was saying. No.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a more Scottish thing.
Yeah. Yeah. We serve a lot of Irish cuisine. We've got some.
Yeah.
Sean from Angry Ginger, and the age-old question: what makes Ginger so angry?
Oh, I don't know. She got a little temper on her.
Have that. So you've got, by the way, this gentleman over here, Steve,
Yeah.
meet Steve.
Nice to
He,
meet you.
he,
Yeah.
is also a musician.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
always
So I
playing.
Plays at a lot of
Try.
places.
Yeah.
The, this is your day.
Yes, sir.
You're 3 days.
Well, just 2 this year.
Just 2?
Yeah, just
Okay.
today and tomorrow.
Okay.
So yeah,
Uh,
we're going to need a day to recover.
Yes.
God's day is going to be needed this week.
There you go. Not a doubt about it, for sure.
So,
Expected a good turnout, I'm sure.
yeah, I hope so. Anytime St. Patrick's Day falls on a weekend,
Oh, yes.
it's a beautiful day for my restaurant.
Mhm.
Yes.
So
Well, we'll be there with a remote today from 4 to 6. It's shepherd's pie time.
It's shepherd's
That's
pie.
fair.
We've
Yeah.
already put in our orders.
there you go.
Don't run out.
Nope, I promise.
Okay, very good.
Plenty of victuals there today.
And I had a recipe that I shepherd's pie, and by the time I got through reading it, I was already tired.
I was
and
like-
I said, "This is one. No, I'm going to Angry Ginger."
That's what we said. Let's
That's
just go to
right.
Angry Gingers and get it.
Yeah.
Because
That's
it
a
would
lot
take
of
me a
cooking.
half a day to assemble the stuff, and then another half a day to cook.
Yeah, it's definitely something that takes a little bit of time.
Leave it to the
Yes.
pros on this one.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like
So-
cooking, but this is too involved for me.
Yeah.
Yes.
By the time you sweat down your carrots, you're in.
Yeah.
So it's quite a bit of work. So
So what have we got going today?
so today we start our festivities. Well, we open at 11 this morning, and then today at 4. You guys will be there from 4 to 6. At 5, we have some beautiful ladies here, local Paradise Pints. They'll be in there.
They were there last year.
They do come in every year for us and everything else. They do a phenomenal job. They got beautiful voices.
Mhm.
And so they'll be playing inside on the inside stage today. And then outside on the outside stage over there in the garden, we have Matt Bolin that'll be playing on the outside stage.
Mhm.
And then we'll take a quick hour break, and then some very good friends of ours, Freeway.
Yes, we love Freeway.
Yeah,
Cool
exactly.
people.
They'll be on the outside stage at 9 o'clock until about midnight, or until the cops shut us down.
Yeah, stand down.
So if you're listening, Mr. Police Officer, don't come. Don't shut us down. But we'll they'll be going outside, and then the Sham Rock and Roll semifinals start inside with DJ Donner at 10.
Mhm.
Some phenomenal singers, some
Mhm.
great voices. So they'll be doing the semifinals to break it down for our finals that will start tomorrow at 4 o'clock in the afternoon on the outside stage. If you got some soft tip dart players out there, there's a soft tip dart tournament also that
Pretty cool.
that open tournament. So come in, Angry Gingers, and they're expecting quite the turnout for that. That'll start tomorrow. The soft tip dart tournament starts at 4 o'clock for signups and everything else. And they'll be going. And then after the Sham Rock and Roll finals, provide very high energy band up on the other side of Durham. We'll be playing from 9 till 11 or no, maybe it's 8 to 11. I apologize.
Are they in the
So,
pavilion or inside?
They'll be in the pavilion.
Yeah, because we
So-
all may come to that.
Yeah, they're a great band to
Yes.
watch. They're amazing high energy and they come play for us every year, and they do a great job. Then inside at night, about 11 o'clock at night, the that'll be playing on the inside stage to finish out our weekend.
Oh,
So he'll be playing. Amazing voice, also just does a great
sounds
job
awesome.
up there. He can be quite the character sometimes, which is great.
Yep.
You know, keeps the
Interaction.
crowd in there. Yeah.
Perfect interaction. We got a
So-
caller here. Maybe got a question. Who's this?
Oh, this is Mike.
Hey, Mike. What's up?
Hey, I just wanted to add to the
Oh, the chicken.
the reason. Now, I'm not one of the ones that'll line up and pay $6 for a bitty, but the reason that people raise their chickens is it's like, you know, they're it's the same difference as a garden tomato and a store-bought tomato. Same thing with the egg. The quality is 10 times
I
better.
totally agree with that.
And it doesn't cost as much as if you're buying commercial feed, yeah, it's expensive, but Piggly Wiggly sells beans very cheap, noodles are cheap, you know, and you'll get eggs every day from them. You can build a coop out of pallets, recycled materials. You can go to auctions, get rolls of Watson. So
Okay.
you know, it's very, and then once you start getting, if you got a dozen chickens during the warm months, you're getting eggs. So you're not going to eat all the dozen, and yours are 3 a dozen, and the quality's 10 times better. Than people are, you know, your chickens are going to earn their money back very quick.
Okay.
So
Hey, Mike.
I
What,
encourage everybody to own chickens.
and and besides that, when they stop producing eggs, there's Sunday dinner. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, well, they're too old. I wouldn't eat one, you know, then because she's too old, and
Yeah.
she's going to be tough. So,
All right. Thank you, sir. We got to
just to
run.
add that, but like I said, I encourage everybody to have chickens.
Okay. Thank you. Real Talk Freedom 97.1, 1120 AM WSME.
40 years now, people throughout Jacksonville and Onslow County have trusted Barnes Diamond Gallery for all their jewelry needs for every special occasion. They engagement or graduation. Let Barnes Diamond Gallery custom design something for you. Barnes Diamond Gallery does on-site repair in addition to their quality and selected fashion bands, pendants, watches, earrings, gemstone rings, and necklaces for anyone for any occasion. Major credit cards accepted. Layaway available. Barnes Diamond Gallery offers appraisals and paid top mark for Barney, 461 Western Boulevard, Suite 120, Jacksonville. Open 9:30 to 5:30, Monday through Friday.
Mohawk All Pet Protection and Warranty is the only copper protection and warranty for all pets. All access, because your pets are family members too. No matter how you live, we've got you covered. Soft, luxurious, smart strand, forever clean carpet. Gorgeous, durable, solid tech, luxury vinyl tile. Mohawk has the ultimate floor for every room in your all pets. Contact Watkins Floor Covering online at watkinsnewfloor.com. Watkins Floor Covering, thanking you for voting them the best of the best for 2022 in the flooring, covering, and carpet cleaning category. Watkins Floors, it's custom showers, custom tubs, carpet cleaning, backsplashes, bathrooms, commercial, retail, and home flooring too. Watkins Floor Covering, family owned and operated since 1997 with location Watkins Floor Covering. You stand on it, we stand behind it.
When you need comforting, who do you call? An old friend, right? Jacksonville Heating Contractors services the heating and cooling needs of our area with dependable quality train systems. Guarantee your home or business. In addition to quality train systems, Jacksonville Heating Contractors offers 24-hour emergency service, NATE certified technicians, and over 50 years of experience and service you can trust. And with a Jacksonville Heating for heating or cooling services and receive priority scheduling. Remember, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. And in New Bern, you can call Trent Heating and Air Conditioning 252-633-2200. In Morehead City, 852-247-1122. If you need service or repairs, just call an old friend. Jacksonville Heating Contractors, an independent train dealer. It's hard to stop a train. For deals on train systems and more, visit anoldfriend.com.
Dentistry. The Jacksonville and Richlands Morgan offices of Lane and Associates Family Dentistry blends the latest technology with personal care and attention so you insurances, including military. Lane Associates Family Dentistry has been serving the state of North Carolina for over 40 years, with 2 locations in Jacksonville, Richlands, and Maysville. Call for an appointment today at 877-LANE-DDS or online at lanedds.com. Welcome to Lane Associates Family Dentistry.
Local, real talk on Freedom 97.1, 1120 AM, WSME.
All right, we're back here. And, we should go ahead and take another break while we're at it, I think. You know, because it's right up there at that time. So you're live and local. We will be right back.
Tammy Fry Allstate Swansboro reminds you to check your mailbox and find your quote on homeowners insurance. Tammy Fry Allstate Swansboro goes the extra mile to make sure you're in good hands, like helping you customize your home and windstorm coverage with their Write Your Own home policy. Yes, save even more when you bundle your home, auto, boat, motorcycle, and even your golf cart. Remember, if it rolls or floats, call Tammy for a quote. You and everything you own are in good hands with Tammy Fry Allstate Swansboro. Call today, 910-326-5383. Tammy Fry Allstate, 638 West Corbett Avenue in the friendly city by the sea, Swansboro. Check your mailbox today for savings on your homeowner's insurance.
If your plans include hitting the road this year to do some traveling, make sure a visit to Silent Service Center is on your to-do list. Travel safety starts with the tires on your vehicle, and a visit to Silent Service Center will give you peace of mind with the best value in all name brand tires and the largest selection of used tires in this area. In addition to quality tires, Silent Service Center is a North Carolina inspection station and does complete brake service, oil changes, and alignment service. Silent Service Center, 1707 Lejeune Boulevard, Jacksonville, and 108 West Main Street, Havelock. Phone 910-353-4760.
Hello, shoppers. Take advantage of the following specials at your locally owned and operated Piggly Wiggly store, where good things cost less. Down the street on the Richlands Highway, Jacksonville, and Main Street in Maysville. Corned beef brisket flats, just $4.99 a pound. Boneless New York strip steak is only $8.99 a pound. Half cut boneless strip loin, $7.99 a pound. Whole Boston butt, just $1.49 a pound. Western style ribs or pork steak, just $2.49 a pound. And boneless shoulder roast is $4.19 a pound. And split fry breast is only $2.29 a pound. And remember, the beef and pork is cut fresh every day by the butchers at your locally owned and operated Piggly Wiggly store, and they use only the finest of certified Angus beef and Sanderson's Farm chicken. Over in produce, crisp green cabbage, just 59 cents a pound. Red or gold creamer potatoes, you get 2 3-pound bags for just $2.99. 2 12-ounce bags of crisp green beans, 2 bags for $5. Extra large red or white seedless grapes are only $2.49 a pound. Ruby grape tomatoes, you get 2 pints for $4. Navel oranges are only 59 cents each, and jumbo bell peppers are only 79 cents each. And you get 4 6-packs of Coke or Sprites for just $14. That's your locally owned and operated Piggly Wiggly store down the street on the Richlands Highway, Jacksonville, and Main Street in Maysville, where good things cost less. Remember, save big with the pig. Sneeze Ferry LP Gas, 777 Highway 210 Sneeze Ferry takes this time to thank those that serve for our most prized possession, our freedom. Sneeze Ferry LP Gas offers complete LP gas service for both residential and commercial needs. They feature gas fireplaces, heating appliances, gas accessories, gas water heaters, routed deliveries, budget payment plans available, and grill cylinder refills. All your residential and commercial LP gas sales and service needs, and for comfort and convenience, call Sneeze Ferry LP Gas, 910-327-2541. That's 910-327-2541. Once again, Sneeze Ferry LP Gas salutes those that serve us.
It's live and local. Real talk on Freedom 97.1 WSME.
And we're back. And Sean from Angry Ginger is here, and we're wrapping up this day. But Steve is here as well. And we appreciate both of you guys coming in. And one of the things for those of on TV or on Facebook and
YouTube,
you can buy one of these today at the Angry Ginger, and you can wear it tonight. Go by there early enough and pick it up. They got them in all sizes. That's pretty. I like that design. That's really.
I like
really
that he
nice.
has ladies' shirts and men's shirts.
Yeah.
Usually us ladies get stuck with those great big old men's shirt, but he's got ones for ladies too.
That's because they're lower cut.
Yeah. We're not going to go there. I wanted to ask you, Sean, you got vendors out this weekend?
So there might be a couple out there. I know a lot of years past we've done, quite a few vendors and stuff like that.
Right.
But this year we were kind of concentrating, just dialing it back a little bit.
Right.
And so we didn't take on a whole lot of vendors.
Any
and
special
everything else.
activities for any of the kids?
No. So, and that was one of the other things that we've kind of dropped off at this point. We might pick it back up next year.
Right.
But with COVID and
Yes, I'm just
and then, we just ended up, you spend so much on deposits and
Right.
everything else. And, we lost our butt a little bit
Yeah, I
with
know
some
you
of
are.
that. So we've kind of dropped back and punted, and because once you make those commitments and everything else, you're locked in. So,
Well, I also just want to say for the record,
Yeah.
and I know Kelly feels this way too, and Robin, our favorite all-time karaoke winner, Leo Hines.
right. Yeah.
Love Leo.
I'm sure Leo
Such a
will
fabulous.
be around.
He
Be out
likes to
and
get up on that stage. He's
Yeah.
great. He's great.
He does.
Oh,
Yeah, anyway, festivities kick off. Well, anytime you want to go by there after 11 o'clock, you're going to have some good food and lots of camaraderie
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh yeah.
And
no, I can
then,
wait.
And then a week in the past, we've had last year we had one of the ladies that I forgot where she came in from. Oh, she's a Marine's wife,
Yeah.
and she came on and
Yes.
sang for us.
She sang for
right
us
over
live
there,
right there.
Yeah.
outside. So,
She
Nice.
sure did.
yeah,
Yeah.
and she did a great
Oh,
job.
it was good.
So she playing
And
the-
Leo sang a song for me.
Yeah.
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 Was she
spoiled.
playing the guitar at the same time?
No,
She
but
sang a cappella. didn't
yes, she did.
Yeah,
she
that's what I
she
thought.
came right up to the table and sang for us. So
So-
it was really good.
Like that. That's always fun.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we no telling what we'll drag out of there today.
Yeah,
That's a
right.
fact.
We're not
Yeah.
shy.
No.
Right.
No. Not at all. Not at all.
Yeah.
I know you got a lot of work to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Definitely.
He's all
appreciate you.
dressed for it this weekend.
Yeah, he is.
That's right.
It's a good thing
Yeah.
the weather's getting warm.
It is. Look,
Oh,
we are blessed
That could
today.
be a
Yes.
breeze to create problems. When it gets breezy,
And-
do these kilts create problems?
No, man, it's a great time. I promise.
I know. Sitting at the table watching all this kilts today.
Yep, we'll definitely have a few around.
Kilts
So-
are not made just for men, though. are they?
No.
So
No,
That's right.
In
I'm
fact,
sure.
all my lady managers and everything else being a kilt today.
Good.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we
They're
love
just
them.
all so cute.
Yeah.
I like it.
So,
thank you, Sean.
look, I appreciate your time.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for supporting us.
Don't
Always,
yeah.
always.
Thank
You're right
you.
down the
Yeah.
street from me, so
Yeah. Right.
my favorite place to go.
So,
All right. Have a great night.
all right, you take care.
All right.
Steve, thank you, sir, again
you
for
guys
coming
for
in.
having me. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you coming in. Appreciate you hanging
Oh,
around here.
someone's calling. There's a question.
It's a
That looks like
no, it's not a local
It's a
number.
spammer?
It's one of those telemarketers. Oh, it's time to have just a
Well,
little
let's
bit
put
of
him on
fun
the
for a minute.
phone.
Good morning. Who's this? Can I help you? It's one of those telemarketers. Oh, it's time to have just a little bit of fun for a minute. Hello. Who's this? Can I help you?
It's Theo.
Hello. Who's this? Can I help you?
Horrible. Good morning.
Hey, Theo. How are
We were
you?
waiting for you.
Happy St. Patty's.
Same to you,
You
sir. Doing a little
Steve,
Irish
welcome to
jig.
Drama Country.
Hey, it's not so bad, Theo. Come on over.
You made it, buddy. You made it. You're big time now.
That's right. You could be a star too if you come in.
Why don't you come over to Angry Ginger tonight? From
Yeah.
Check for an opening over there.
4 to
Use your
6.
voice over there.
4
Check for an opening.
4 to 6. Sean's right
Listen,
here.
Listen, what's the story with the sign over there? When are we going to get that sign?
Oh, we've got it ordered.
Yeah, it's ordered.
You got it ordered? How long is it going to take? Another year?
I don't know.
Hey, listen, I'm tired of looking at your visitors over there, looking at their back. Okay?
Well,
now
I
let's
don't.
do something about that. All right?
That only happens if there's more than one in here.
I don't care if it happens. Why should I have to look at somebody's back when they're talking?
Well,
I
Theo,
wanna
if
look
you
at these people.
if you come over to Angry Ginger 4 to 6 today, we'll even
You guys are
introduce you to
something
him.
else. Let me tell you.
All right.
Anyway, have a good day today.
Thank you.
All right, Steve,
Bye.
I'll talk to you soon. Take care.
Good Lord.
He's our number one critic.
Yes.
So anyway, he's always fun. He calls us deplorables. So whatever.
No, Kelly and I are adorables now.
Well, I'm still the deplorable.
That's right.
So anyway, but gentlemen, thank both of you.
Yes.
All right.
It was a great end to the week.
We'll
Thank
see you very shortly.
Yep, sounds great.
Everybody have a blessed weekend out there.
Yep. Thank you. Okay.
Oh,
Well, we cheated death one more day.
don't say that. My goodness.
That's
It's
what I
going to
say
be a
every-
great day. I'm excited to go out to Angry Gingers with you today and start the weekend. It's going to be a pretty good weekend.
And
so.
Kelly can't make it, but I think
Yeah,
her
I
husband's
know.
going to come in and
Yes,
stand in for her.
my little brother.
Yeah, there
My
you
little
go.
brother. My older brother. He'll
Yeah,
argue with me
he's-
over that.
He's,
But
he's going to be our gopher.
yes. I love Robin. Yes.
Have a great weekend, y'all. We will see you Monday morning and at Angry Ginger at 4 o'clock today. That's 1600 for some of you guys. So come on by and let's have a blast. You're live and local Real Talk Freedom 97.1 1120 AM WSME.
SMU, Camp Lejeune, W246CJ, Jacksonville.
Fox News. I'm Chris Foster. China's President Xi plans to be in Moscow Monday, meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin for the first time in Russia since the Ukraine invasion started. China's called for a ceasefire. Former Vice President Mike Pence falls on the support Ukraine side of the Republican divide on the issue.
I believe that America has an obligation